Welcome to the Songwriter Connection, the podcast that delves deep into the art and heart of songwriting. Each week, we gather around the dining room table to uncover the stories behind the songs. We invite you to join us on a journey to the creative minds of the songwriters who shape the melodies of our lives. From Nashville, Tennessee, here's your host, Dave Lenahan.
Well, if you've listened to this podcast for any length of time, you know one thing about me is I'm a sucker for harmony, and especially blood harmony, sibling harmony. I just can't get enough of it. And that is the case with today's guest. We have Dave's Highway with us, and just straight across from me is Zach. We've got Delany to my right around the dining room table, and Erika to my left. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for coming to Hermitage and being on our show.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah. This is really incredible. Let me tell you a little bit about these guys, okay? They get comparisons all the time with people like Little Big Town and the band Perry and the Civil Wars, who I know you adore. I always loved them, too. You may have seen them on X Factor, right? Did you do the X Factor show?
We did.
Long time ago?
But you probably did not see us.
I saw a
That's my
thing on
guess.
YouTube on it.
Did
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
We-
yeah. I
think
found that
our-
recently.
It's,
Our first audition was live, right?
was it
No,
that?
it was
Or
like
Eric-
the after interview is like,
Oh.
we're Dave's Highway, and we have the X Factor, and you do
So
your
funny.
arms like
That's
that.
what I saw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
The
Yeah,
X
my
Factor.
boyfriend found that video and like hazes me with it
That's
all the time. It's a mess.
I'm sorry to bring that up.
No, it's not. It's not a sore subject. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I also watched your Bobby Bones interview, which was really cool because he invited you to play rhyme in the auditorium.
Yes.
did.
Oh, it was the coolest
Which
day.
you about fell out of your chairs, didn't you?
That was a
Yes.
surreal experience.
Was
It's
it?
like walking out. Usually, like walking out on a stage is like something. That's something we did. We've been doing it since I was 12, probably
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah.
But man, that was one. Is like we walked out there, and I think all three of us blacked out.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'll
that
bet.
was it. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like I don't even remember doing it.
I'm
honestly,
I remember the
special.
before and the after,
Yeah.
but that's
Well,
it.
I feel like it's rare to get nervous for a sound check. But that day, I was like,
Yeah.
because you know that's the moment. This is
Yeah.
the first
Oh,
note you sing on the Ryman stage. It's
on that
pretty important.
historic
Yeah.
stage. I have to tell you guys, I used to work at the Ryman.
Cool.
Oh,
I
what'd you do?
yeah, when I retired, I thought I saw an ad that said we need tour guides. And, you know, I all these years in country radio, I thought, well, I could tell my stories, and that's a perfect job for me. So I did it for a couple of years. And what they do every year, if you work at the Ryman, they put on a talent show kind of thing. And it's like stars on stage, they call it whatever. But it was great. You could sign up to play. And they would put you in a dressing room. They had the hat show prints for you to sign and everything.
So cool.
It's just amazing. And there was just a couple hundred people there. But to stand on that stage, right?
So you know what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, but not, you know, I'm sure you guys had a full house. But I mean, didn't hair on the back of your neck,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, yeah.
you could just feel the magic from that room and all the greatness that was there before you.
Well,
Yeah.
it's almost like one of those stages where you feel bad for the audience in a way.
Yeah.
Because the view from the stage is so beautiful.
Yes.
And like the poor people in the audience just have to look at people like us, you know. And I'm like,
on.
I just want to see the windows and all the stuff. You know, it's just
It
magical.
really is amazing from the
Yeah.
stage to look up at those stained glass windows.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible. So it's like an out-of-body experience, I imagine. Was for me.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That was
Same
for
for
us too.
us.
So the sibling harmony, you guys, blood harmony as I like to call it, because you've been singing together really all your life, right?
Yes, sir.
How did it start?
Oh, well, we have all three been singing since we were little kids, but together, I was asked to sing the national anthem at a pep rally.
Delany
And-
sang the national.
Yeah.
She was popular.
Yeah.
I was a cheerleader, and all my cheerleader friends were like, "You need to sing the national anthem." So then they asked me, I can't remember who asked me to sing it, but I did. And I was practicing at our grandmother's house, and Erika started singing harmony with me randomly.
Oh, wow.
And
Had never
right.
taken lessons, and we had never done anything like that.
yeah,
No?
no.
Well, then our mom.
But your mom was
growing up-
mom and dad were into music, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but our
Yeah.
mom was a singer. She was a beautiful singer, and she was always like, harmony is so hard. Like, nobody that I know can sing harmony. And then whenever I started doing it, she probably like peed her pants. You know, like she was probably like, "Oh my gosh."
Well, you know, she's right. You have got to have the ear for it,
Yeah.
and some people don't have it, like
Yeah.
me. But that's just real talent that you could do that. Yeah.
Well, and I had to learn it. I didn't know I couldn't hear it at the beginning, and I
But
would
it's
just
funny
sing.
because now he teaches me our parts. It's like, he's like, no, that's not right.
See, my brother was the same way with me. He would teach me the harmony.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear harmony at all.
Didn't you?
Either. No.
Yeah.
Erica's the only one that was blessed with that talent, but Zachary and I both learned it. And then at first we would sing the national anthem at like the Grizzlies games and Redbirds games in
we
Memphis.
brush over
and
like that's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
I
But
know,
I
it
tell
is a big
people
deal.
that now, and they're like, "You sang in an NBA basketball game?"
Yeah.
You know,
That's huge.
I
Yeah.
know, but we
Yeah.
were like little kids and we didn't understand.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
But we did it at every Mississippi team game, every Memphis game,
every sporting event,
every
that we could
sporting
sing
event.
at.
Yeah.
So that's the area you grew up in Memphis? Around?
Kinda.
Kinda?
We were born in South Haven, Mississippi.
Which
for
is
anybody.
like 15 minutes south of Memphis.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
Those
you
who
see
don't
this big
know.
tall
Close
hospital
enough?
before, like right before you're driving across the Tennessee line. We were born in it before it was the big tall hospital. There's a definite, like a defining section in it where it was red brick and then it was like white brick. Kind of.
Yeah. Baptist DeSoto. We were all three born there.
And you know, when you played at the Ryman, it was a benefit. Bobby Bones does that benefit
Yep.
for St. Jude's,
Yeah.
which is in Memphis. Yeah, touring that facility changed my life. Man.
We've yet to do it. We
Have
want.
you?
We want to.
Oh, man.
It's
Powerful.
really incredible the work they do over there.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So you must have been proud of doing that, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So cool.
Yeah,
And I've run the rock and roll
The half marathon.
half marathon. I was going to say marathon, but I'm like, hold on. I've done that and then the 5K and 10K. So it's like,
Well,
there's,
that's
there's a
great.
lot of things that St. Jude is centered around in this town. Like,
Yeah.
it's really important.
And it should be, and it is
Yeah.
important. I could probably do a half of 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 a marathon.
Me too, dude.
Bro, it is the hardest thing I've ever done in
I'm
my
out.
life.
I'll bet.
In fact, she asked me and my wife to do it. We were like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Sorry. No
Well,
thanks.
actually, I just really wanted you to be there with a sign being like, woohoo, you can do it. But
You know that
okay.
rock band Weezer?
Yes.
Yeah.
They got their name from following me at a 5K. I'm just kidding.
Me too.
Yeah. Listen, I want to play some of this wonderful harmony that you guys do. So let's play your current song, and then we'll come back and talk about the writing of it and everything. This is Dave's Highway, and the song is Astro, and it's on the new album that just came out.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
We're going to talk about that too. So let's listen to Dave's Highway.
Drove 21 states in an Astro van.
Tell you about that harmony? Ooh.
Pedal to the metal, going fast as I can. No destination, nowhere to land. Drove 21 states in an Astro van. Drove 21 states in an Astro van. One Mississippi can't count to two without you and me in my rear view. Every mile marker is a memory. Two Mississippi can't count to three. Two Mississippi can't count to three. I drive all night, make record time to fill the space in this heart of mine, like a dead end road in the middle of nowhere. If there's an over you, I
That's just great. I love that harmony, guys.
Thank
I
you.
really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I can imagine you taking trips with your mom and dad, and would you be singing all the way?
Along
Sometimes.
to the Justin Bieber movie.
Yeah.
That's really. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Wow,
It's fantastic.
It's a must
Classic.
watch.
Wow,
Yes.
okay.
Well, we
Okay.
had this.
So you're a believer then?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
I was listening to the
believed
new Justin
forever.
Bieber record today.
Listen to it.
I listened to
Did
part
you
of it.
really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
I told him that was his homework from our show last night, is to listen to the new album.
Wow.
Swag.
Is it really?
I think it's great.
It's great.
We had this kind of derivative of that story. That song is like super autobiographical.
I was
for
gonna
us.
ask,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's like it's funny. We had like this derivative of an Astro van when we were doing our traveling around. It was a GMC Savannah, but it was like tricked out by a company called Choo Choo Customs.
Okay.
And so it had like the raised roof, and there was a TV in there, and like we could watch movies while we were driving, and then like we had a way to hook up a PlayStation. We would play Guitar Hero sometimes whenever
Oh,
we
yeah.
were going
We thought
around.
it was a tour bus.
It was.
We
I wish we
treated
still
it
had
like it
that
was.
thing.
Well, you had a bed. so-
Yeah,
True.
I had the back.
So you were all in on the writing of this song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think about Savannah Van as the title? What made you choose Astro?
It didn't have the same ring to it, and we had an Astro van when we were like little kids. We just didn't travel in it.
Yeah, it was.
You
something.
never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Our
Yeah.
parents possibly drove through maybe 5 or 6 states in the Astro van.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At
because
least.
we had it till we were probably 5 or 6 years old.
Really?
And we moved a lot growing up. We lived in 18 different houses before we moved here to Nashville.
Really?
Yeah, so we're just little gypsies, I guess.
What's your daddy do?
Our dad was an electrical engineer at Entergy.
Okay.
So that's the Mississippi Power Company. And then,
Wonderful.
They had Louisiana,
Surrounding states.
Arkansas,
Parts of
so-
Texas.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But to move up, you had to move. So
What
had
he
to move.
actually did at his job, we don't
We don't
know. People are like, "What did your dad do?" I'm like, "Brother, I couldn't tell you. I could tell you who he worked for, but I don't know
Didn't know.
the
Yeah.
ins and outs of his job."
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, they are Dave's Highway. And, my wife and I were having this discussion this morning. She said, you left the apostrophe out. And I go, no, there's no apostrophe. She goes, well, yeah, it is. It's Dave's Highway apostrophe. Yes, she's an English teacher. She was. And I'm like, but you don't get it. That's their last name. Dave's is the last name.
We get that a lot.
They don't own the highway. It's,
So if we did own the highway, does she think that it should be Dave's highway?
you know what?
That's-
That's
that's your
exactly
follow-up
my
question.
point, Erica.
that later.
Exactly my point. It would be Dave's.
Or maybe it's just like Dave's apostrophe highway. I don't know. It's
could be.
definitely not before the S, but it's possibly
If she
after
was
the
here,
S.
she could answer that question.
Okay, well, make sure you ask her.
I don't even know.
Get back to us. We need to know.
We'll get back to you on that. The harmony is incredible, you guys. The songs are amazing. Even wrote one with my good friend Bill DeLuigi and texted him yesterday. I guess I'm listening to one of your songs by Dave's Highway. They're going to be my guests tomorrow. He goes, oh my God, I love those guys.
We love Bill.
We
DeLuigi.
love Bill. Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. I've read so much about you guys. You just have a really interesting story. And we just heard your recorded version of Astro Van. The rest, I'm going to warn you, live around the dining room table because that's what we're known. And I know you brought your beautiful Martin guitar, Zach, so I look forward to hearing you picking it up and playing it. But let's just tell you about some of the things. You guys have toured with some big acts. I mean, you toured with Jake Owen, right, for a long time. Yes. And you've shared the stage with Darius Rucker and the Eli Young Band and Leanne Rhymes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That was one
so
of the
cool.
coolest ones.
I'll bet, huh?
Yeah.
I just read she's going to be in that new Nashville 911 series.
no way.
Did you
I didn't
know
know
that?
that. No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's starting on ABC this fall. And Leanne Rhymes is one of the actresses in Nashville 911.
that's
I'm looking
cool.
forward to that.
She
Yeah.
was so kind and
Was
so
she?
great. We only played one show with her, but
Did
it was so great. She was so kind and gracious to us, and we look forward to the day whenever hopefully we get to be out on the road with her again.
Oh, I hope it is. I hope it happens for you.
That would be amazing.
That'd be great. She is wonderful. I always just tell the story that when I worked for B105 in Cincinnati, we had her in for one of the shows that we did, Chili Fest or Taste or one of those things, and she was 14 years old, 13 or 14. And they asked Patty and I if we would kind of be her bodyguards. We were guarding the tent while she was eating lunch that nobody could get in there. So, but what a wonderful gal she was.
Yeah.
Loved her mom and dad and her manager too. They were all great. So that's cool. I mean, so what are you doing these? You've got this new record coming out. So tell me a little bit about the making of that. I understand the producer was a guy from Old Dominion.
Yes, Jeff Sprung. He plays bass in Old Dominion.
Wow.
He is the coolest.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's so kind and so supportive, and so I think this was his first time producing a project.
Really?
So we were kind of learning it together, and it was so life-giving to us because we got to experience creative freedom on this project in a way that we haven't really gotten before. No offense, or it's not a dig at anybody, but it was just like, it was so special to be in the studio and get to say, well, what if we tried this? And Jeff is like, yeah, absolutely, let's try that, and we'll find out if it sucks. But but it was so cool. I played guitar on every song.
Did you?
It's always special to do that. I've been fortunate to be able to do that on a lot of our records. But this time we were in Studio A at Blackbird, right?
Yeah,
And
Blackbird Studio. Oh my goodness, that's one of the nicest ones here in town.
Oh, it's incredible.
It was an honor.
Yeah, I bet.
The goal of this project, though, was to make it sound like what we sound like live, because we've never been able to capture that on a record. Our live performance is different than anybody else's, really, is what I think. And to capture the live sound is so special, and I think we got as close as we could to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Just short of like being on, like doing a live record.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I mean, whenever we play live, it's Delany on bass, me on guitar, we're all singing, and we hire a drummer. And that's it. That's the whole deal. I usually play electric. And so, like, that's kind of what we did. We used our live drummer that we use on almost every show we play. And you heard the song. He's incredible.
Fantastic.
We hired one other guy to do, he played like auxiliary guitar and almost everything, like anything else. He's so talented. His name's Devin Malone.
Wow.
And our drummer's name is Parker Moore.
Yes.
Shout out to Parker.
Shout out Parker Moore.
Parker.
Parker is like the closest thing to being a Dave sibling while not being a Dave sibling.
Absolutely.
He's
a brother from another mother.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then you'll know this name. Blair Masters played keys on, just like overdubbed keys on everything.
That's awesome.
So good.
Wow, fantastic.
It changed the whole record.
And then Jeff Sprung.
Jeff played bass.
Played bass.
Oh, wow. I'm just looking over. If you ask me the name of the CD, it's out there right now. It's probably streaming everywhere, correct?
Yes.
And you've got 5 original tunes. And what I think this is so cool, you also do Anyway by Martina McBride. And the cool thing about this, folks, if you don't know this, Blackbird Studios is owned by Martina and her husband, John.
Oh, we know.
You do know that, huh?
We're like sort of super fans of Martina McBride.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like as super fan as you can be without being a stalker. We do not stalk Martina McBride.
Well, I got you.
Let's make that clear.
No, you don't.
But fun fact, her oldest daughter's name is Delany, and I was born before her. But so our parents didn't copy her or anything. But yeah, we always felt this weird connection to Martina because I don't know. I feel like if
Did you get to meet her?
we have met her once.
Once?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah.
You haven't?
I haven't
You've never met her?
No, no.
Well, hopefully that'll come soon.
You know,
the best.
I have the most embarrassing story about her.
Oh, good.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
So I was doing the afternoon drive in Cincinnati, and I come in one day and my boss goes, "Hey, tomorrow is opening day for the Reds," which is like a holiday in Cincinnati, you know. And they said, now Martina McBride is singing the national anthem, and afterwards she's going to come and be on your show. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah. So I did my homework and I'm ready. I had my list of questions, and I kept thinking, this girl is beautiful. I love her, and I think I'll be okay as long as I just don't make eye contact with her, because those eyes, I'll melt in those eyes. So I'm sitting there, and we're talking, and it's going really well. John at the time had these big guns, and he's like over my shoulder looking at my questions, you know, and then he realized, hey, he's cool, and he left and went to my program director's office and waited it out. And it's going real well until I look up and we make eye contact. Just what I said. Don't do that, Dave, and you'll be okay.
Oh, no.
I lost it. I was like, Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live. He's like, you remember that time when you did that song? Kind of thing, right?
That's how I am. I will say,
I don't get
she's just so
starstruck often,
special.
but was someone
Yeah.
like her? I mean, right.
What year was that you did that?
2002, maybe?
Oh, so her
Like,
prime. Yeah.
I mean, right in her
shoot.
prime.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I know that's aging me, but
That's
okay.
okay.
we had some good times.
We were listening.
She was our first concert that we ever
Was
went
she?
to.
Yeah.
Or me and Delany, at least.
Yeah?
Yeah, she opened for Alan Jackson.
Oh, gosh,
And-
you saw Alan too.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. I
You
slept
didn't?
through Alan Jackson.
Erica's a sleeper.
I
Are you?
I am. But I was like 5 years old. I didn't understand Alan Jackson. I just wanted to hear Independence Day. And just, I was there for my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your girl.
I would
So
still
funny.
be there for my girl. You
Yeah.
know?
What a
Yeah.
great song.
But I can picture every one of her music videos. I know
Yeah.
music videos aren't like the big thing now, but back
They
when we
should
were
be.
kids, I agree.
Ah,
I
I
agree.
miss it.
The CMT Country Music Countdown, Top
Yeah.
20 Countdown.
That was on every day at our
Absolutely.
house.
Every day we watched it. So
Yeah.
those music videos will be in my head forever.
Yeah.
Her and Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah.
And for me, Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Like,
Swift.
I can't hear our song without thinking about her putting the phone down in the bathroom. I'm like, it's just, man.
Have you made a
it's
music video
lost
yet?
art.
Have you done it?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, you
never.
got to. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we've
we
made a
did
lot
when
of
we were
videos,
kids.
yeah.
We made the All This Time.
We did do
Video.
that,
I
didn't
don't know
we?
about that.
Yeah.
But it was like with our dad's camera.
Low
Oh.
budget.
So
very
like,
low
yeah,
budget.
it's not like
Zero budget.
Well, for this next single, that's what you need to do. That's your assignment.
All right.
So, if you ask me, is the EP is out there everywhere, right?
Right.
So, can we get you to maybe play a song that will be on there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Is that good? Is that cool?
Of course.
do you have any requests?
Well, you gave me a little snippet of the one you guys wrote with Bill.
Yeah.
It says Bill's a buddy. How
Yeah.
about we do that
Let's
one,
do
right?
it.
Yeah.
This one's called Happy to Be Sad.
Happy to be sad.
I listen to the CD, you burn me every now and then. But I always stop before I start loving you again. Call my preacher and my mama, put all our pictures off these walls. Is there a bright side getting to the other side? 'Cause I've tried it all. I got tired of holding on too tight. Took a rock bottom for me to see the light. Can't be good to want somebody that bad. So I'm happy to be sad. Left your stuff on the porch, get the dead ends off my hair. 'Cause that's what you do, and where you've been ain't going nowhere. I swear I got tired of holding on too tight. Took a rock bottom for me to see the light. Can't be good to want somebody that bad. So I'm happy to be sad. I'm happy to be sad. Lost your number, yeah, I X'd you out. One less thing for me to worry about. Somewhere in the middle, no, I ain't there yet. We gone for good, and good as it gets. I got tired of holding on too tight. Took a rock bottom for me to see the light. Can't be good to want somebody that bad. So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy to be sad. I'm happy to be sad.
Awesome. It's Dave's Highway, our guest on the Songwriter Connection podcast. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and we are going to get into that song, okay? Written with my buddy Billy D. Don't go away.
You're listening to the Songwriter Connection with Dave Linehan. Find us on Facebook and YouTube at the Songwriter Connection Podcast. And find Dave at thedaveconnection.com. Now back to the show with your host, Dave Linehan.
And of course, we remind you that if you're listening on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe button. That really, really helps us a lot. Even though we're not a video podcast, and people go, what are you doing on YouTube? Well, we're there because you got to be today. We put a little slideshow, but you can put on your headphones or whatever. You can work around the house, do whatever you do, and listen. It's like the magic of radio almost. So, and also, I want to remind you that there is a playlist out there on Spotify called Songwriter Connection, The Songs. So each Wednesday when we do publish, I put a couple songs from our guest that day. So, and those continue to stream. So check that out if you will. Dave's Highway is our guest. Erika, I'm going to start with you. You're kind of the lead singer, aren't you, of the group?
I suppose.
Suppose? Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're all the lead singer. I sing a lot of solos, but it's like, I'm not the lead singer because we aren't a thing without all of us. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Dave's Highway's the lead singer. I get a couple of solos. That's really what it is.
I love that. That's a
Is that
good way to
fair?
look at it.
Is that appropriate?
Sure.
Is that fair?
Cool.
I think that's fair. Yeah. But you do a lot of the writing. And here, there's what I wanted to go. You knew, right? I've read that you knew, like, from a very early age, this is what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of happened to me. I feel like Delany was the one that really wanted to sing.
Yeah?
Anytime our parents were like big into the video camera. I'm sure most parents in the early 2000s were into the video camera. I don't know.
It was new.
But I was really young. I don't remember.
You know?
I haven't asked the other parents. But anytime our parents were always like, sing a song. Delaney's like, I'll sing.
Yeah?
And
They had to tell Delany to shut up.
yeah, and so it's funny.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny
always
that
wanted
it's
to
evolved
be
this way.
the star of the show.
Did you? Yeah?
Always.
You know what I read about you is that Mom said, you're a cheerleader and you're singing. You can't do both and you need to choose. Was that true?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I think I was going into high school, so ninth grade. I guess it was in between 8th and 9th grade. I was trying to decide if I was going to try out for cheerleader again, and we were in the middle of a move too, which complicated things. So I was going to have to go down to that school to try out for cheerleader during the last bit of the 8th grade year. So it just really wasn't, it didn't make any sense to do that. But my parents were good parents and they were going to let me choose to do that if I wanted to. So, but one of the things my dad said to me was, I know a lot of 40-year-old musicians, but I don't know a lot of 40-year-old cheerleaders.
It's such a hard thing to say to a what?
Oh,
13-year-old?
man.
Yeah, I chose the music
Dad's a
route.
very real guy.
Yeah. But I mean, he's right. I don't know very many 40-year-old cheerleaders. And while, yes, I probably would have enjoyed doing that throughout high school, I got to do a lot of things that none of my friends got to do, like travel around the Southeast and play at every church and festival.
That's a dream.
Yeah, like, as a 13, 14, 15-year-old, I don't know very many people that did that. So.
Nope, not too many people that.
And with my brother and sister, too.
And with your brother and sister. You've always been very close, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely
close.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, we're talking about songwriting, because this is a songwriting podcast. You wrote that last song you just did with Bill DeLuigi's a buddy of mine. I've never written with him. What's he like to write with?
Dude, he comes into a write with a full idea, like pretty much fleshed out.
Yeah.
That song, I remember when we wrote that song. That was probably like the third one we ever wrote with him, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's kind of gets lost in the mix because we've done it so much.
Wow.
But he came in and he was like, I've got this idea. Maybe this is it. And I think it was the...
He had a chorus.
Yeah.
He was like,
chorus.
I think this could be the chorus, but let me know what y'all think. And so he played the whole chorus, and I don't think we changed a single
Well, it's
word.
us, the three of us, plus Bill, plus I think it's like one of his greatest co-writing partners, but she's also one of ours now, Jude Toy.
Jude Toy.
Yeah, she's amazing. And
Yeah,
she's
she's
like just a positive vibe, where we're kind of a little indecisive at times, and Bill is just so thoughtful. And then Jude's like, yeah, that's great. And so it just kind of evolved into one of our favorite songs we've written.
Well, and Bill is so he's like
laid back.
really, he is, but he's also really good. Like he's very understated about it, and he's very humble.
I love Bill. He is so himself, and he knows himself so well. And every write that we've ever gone into with him, he has just completely stopped everything and prayed before every song we've written,
Isn't
which
that
Everyone.
something?
is amazing. And
And
you know,
we think that's like a correlation of
Yeah.
a song being really good is whenever, I mean, when you start that way, it's kind of
Exactly.
Yeah.
hard for it to suck.
And you guys
know?
started playing in church. You've always been very spiritual,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Yeah.
So it just fits.
so it's a really cool dynamic between the five of us writing together.
That's good.
Always been fun. Whether we came out with a number one hit or not, it's always been a good time.
5-way. Right. That's
Yeah.
and you're seeing more of that these days. 5, 7, 8,
Yeah.
10 guys on our record.
Well,
Yeah.
there's we bring 3. You know?
To every room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Absolutely.
voices.
A lot of voices. How do you feel about writing? Erika, let's start with you.
I mean, writing has always been a form of therapy for me.
Yeah?
I know I can't believe I'm about to say this on a podcast, but when I was 6 years old, I had this little memo pad, like one that has the like binding at the top, and I would
Yeah.
write down music notes, all
All time?
incorrect. Like I would just write down little notes, and I would write these little songs. And do you remember my first song?
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
You do? Tell me, Zach. What was it?
It's one line. Maybe 2. We could say it's 2 lines.
Sing it
I
for
don't
us,
know how
Erika.
it sounds. I wrote the notes out though. I was really into this song. I'm just a cowgirl sitting in a tree riding bulls and horses. And I would just sing it. I was
Wow.
riding bulls and horses. I mean, that's really
While also
While
sitting
also
in a tree.
sitting in a tree.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking, but I've always had an
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
imagination. I know, right?
No.
I know. It's
Yeah.
so stupid, but I'm really thankful that I've grown.
But you were 6. You were 6 years old.
I know, and so I just kind of I've always been a journaler, and probably not at 6 years old, but early on.
Yeah.
And songwriting has been a thing for me forever. And when we were kids, my dad would always kind of fuss at me. He'd be like, Erika's a hermit and she's always in a room. But I was literally writing songs. Like, that's what I did.
That's what you did.
As a young, probably like 11 years old is really when I got serious, in quotes.
Did you ever
about it.
want to pick up an instrument and try to pick out the melody? or-
Yes, I play piano.
You do?
So I like learned every Adele song on
Oh,
piano when I was
wow.
in high school, and I was really good. Like I really loved it.
Yeah.
I still play. I just play differently than I used to, so I use it as the soundtrack at
Gotcha.
this point. So it's not like
Sure makes sense.
I'm not trying to be Bach, you know. but like I did the piano proficiency in college and those kinds of
Nice.
things. So
Yeah. Did you study music in college?
yeah, we all
All y'all did, didn't
We
you?
did.
Mhm. Where'd you go?
Lipscomb.
Oh, love
Yeah.
Lipscomb.
Yeah.
Right
That's
over there
why
by
we
my
moved
friend
up here.
Jan Buckingham. You know Jan? She's also been on the podcast. Great
Yes.
songwriter. Should be in the Hall
That
of Fame.
name sounds so familiar.
Right
to
around
me.
the corner from Lipscomb. Yeah, we're there right at her place a lot. So, if you're
Lipscomb-
hearing my cat, by the way, there must be a door closed.
That's
Cats,
funny.
are you okay with cats?
Sure.
That's Juliet. Sometimes she'll jump up on the table and be part of the show. I'm just
I love
warning
it.
you.
That's awesome.
She's a sweetie. She's a lover. So y'all went to Lipscomb? All of you?
Lipscomb was kind of we were always planning on coming to Nashville, but it was the way that we convinced our electrical engineer dad that it was a good idea, is because we were like, we're going to college. Like,
He's like, but you got to have a backup plan. You've got to major in something that's going to give you a job if music doesn't work out.
And we were all enrolled in school in
Yeah.
Mississippi to go to college. I don't even know. Was I doing elementary education?
I think so.
Hilarious.
Elementary?
I would be the worst teacher ever. Literally. It takes a heart to do that job, and I do not have it.
And I was accounting.
Accounting? Mm-hmm. What's
Yeah.
good? You
I
can do the
refuse
books
to
on the
pick.
band, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I refused to pick anything.
You said this is
Well,
it.
I was like, I don't want to go to college, and mom and dad were like, well, you're gonna go to college, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that, and so like we went to a community college on Tuesdays and Thursdays for
And hated
For a little while.
it.
Yeah,
Oh
it was
my
terrible.
gosh.
awful.
All that
Me
undergrad
and
stuff is
Zachary
hard.
were in all the same classes too, and we would just be like staring at the wall, like, get me out of here. It was so bad. And I wanted to study music. That's like, our parents wouldn't let me, which is funny. But I guess once you move to Nashville and you're studying under Charlie Peacock, it's like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, you're going to study music
There you
there. But it's a little different because in Mississippi, if you study music, at least at that time, you were doing classical.
Yeah.
And so you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
you're not learning how to be a superstar. You're learning how to be Bach.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
and
Chopin.
Bach is great. Chopin is awesome.
Awesome.
but Charlie started the commercial music program at Lipscomb,
Did
and
he?
we were part of the first class. So he recruited us to be the guinea pigs for this new major that they were starting. And we go way back with Charlie. He
Wow.
produced our first
Did
album
he?
ever
First
when
album.
we were 12, 13, and 14 years old. Wow. And so we met with him at the art house, which is where he used to live. And he was like, I really think that you guys should pursue this. I think it's a great opportunity for you to go to Lipscomb, be in Nashville, get involved in the music industry. And if you have a backup plan, you're going to use it.
How about that?
And then we went and told our dad that, and he was like,
well,
you're probably right.
Our dad kind of always viewed Charlie's word as gospel in a way. Like, if Charlie says it, it's probably true, you know, because he's a real guy. Like, he's one of the most genuine people I think that I've met in this town.
Yeah.
I love Charlie forever.
Did you take the songwriting course there?
Yeah. Okay. I had, Charlie was one of my songwriting professors. Like, what in the world? That's the craziest thing. And then Steve Taylor. Who was...
Not Tyler, but Taylor.
Right.
Yes.
Zach's a big Aerosmith
fan. Much from him.
That would have been a very different class.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't have been Lipscomb appropriate.
Probably not. Although he comes to Nashville every now and then.
Well, I mean, and you know, with Lipscomb, if you know anything about Lipscomb, it's a very prestigious, well-known school. And so the next question was, the next statement was, we're not rich people. We grew up in Mississippi, and how are we gonna convince Dad that that's a good idea, you know? And so he and Charlie ended up working out a deal for us to all be able to go and afford it. And
that's awesome.
But do you remember we almost didn't get in? You remember that?
Yeah, we almost missed it.
We had a meeting with the head of the music, like, there was the head of the School of Music, which was the classical program, and we told her we couldn't read music, and she was like, well, you'll never make it here. And I'm like,
kidding.
We graduated.
We all three graduated.
Oh, good for you.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Zach, you've got an amazing job, and I wanted to talk to you. You work at Carter Music, right?
Carter Vintage Guitars, yes, sir.
Yes. And that is the place I call the candy store here in Nashville. If you are into guitars, there's a place you just have to visit, right?
Oh yeah,
you work around some of the best guitars ever made, don't you?
Absolutely. Nobody will be able to see the face that I'm about to make, but you can. People grown men walk in every single day and just go,
"That's me,"
mouth wide open, like jaw to the floor, like because we have. We've got I think 2,200 guitars on the floor. And it's a really incredible place. It changed hands ownership wise 3 years ago. Walter and Christy Carter started the company in 2012, and then 3 years ago they got bought. I don't really know the whole story by a company called TNAG, the North American Guitar, and the new CEO of the company has been a big champion of me and of us.
Good.
His name is Ben Montague. We love him to death.
Ben.
And he texted me one day. I've been there for about a year. He texted me one Friday, and this is kind of a show of God in my life and in our lives. It was funny. The company, I had been working in Donaldson for a company that built industrial sewing machines, which is, right up my alley. And
you gotta pay rent.
Yeah, man.
Rent is important.
Rent is important. Yeah.
And it's expensive.
Oh my God. I had been working there for almost 5 years probably. They gave me a job during COVID. Started me at $11 an hour, and I was just happy to be working. Nice. And they closed their doors last year. They decided, the owner was 84. He's like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah. And so they told me, hey, we're closing up. And then like the next day, and I'm not exaggerating, I got a text from Ben that said, hey, are you looking for part-time work? I was like, man, you wouldn't believe how hard I'm looking for part-time work. So I went and did a trial day on a Saturday, which is like the craziest day there because, tourists, everybody who has a 9 to 5 is at Carter Vintage on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
And I
big sales day.
Never looked back.
Yeah, never looked back.
Never looked back.
Did they let you touch the guitars, play them?
Dude, I have put my hands on some unbelievable instruments in that place. We've got a 59 Les Paul right now.
Wow.
That is $725,000.
I read about that. Unbelievable.
I can just play it anytime I want.
Oh, you are kidding me.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
And we let other people play stuff too. It's like we're known as the friendliest guitar store in Nashville, right? So like people walk in and it's like, what do we do? Like, can we play? Go for it.
Is Arnold still open next door?
They have limited hours.
Limited hours.
They are still open. We
Great
actually
meat and
moved
three
across the
restaurant.
street. We're not in that building anymore.
You're across the street now. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I'll come by and say hello.
Yeah.
Now, is that are they from the Carter family or no? The Carter vintage guitars? Was it named for the Carter family, or were they involved?
They are named Carter, but I don't know. I don't know if there's any relation.
Yeah, I never knew. Delany, talk about the challenges of being an independent artist. Not easy, is it?
No, not at all.
You do everything, don't you?
We do everything. I mean, we have some help from some good people. Our management company is called Good Company
Good
Entertainment.
Company.
Yeah, and they're all great people. They help us out a lot.
Keep you busy on the road?
Yeah, it's really hard these days to book shows.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody that's not in music knows that, but
What makes it so hard today?
I think the market's oversaturated.
Oh, do you really?
Do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like we don't have a booking agency right now, and we were with the company, and I think it's just really hard for them to book independent acts. It's hard for them to get you in front of people when you don't have a million followers on TikTok, right? That's kind of that's the struggle really of being an independent artist. Is
it's
whenever
a new platform.
Yeah.
It's like it's interesting. It makes it harder for artists, but it makes it easier for people to find music that they love.
It does.
So it's like it seems like there's so many more talented people than there used to be, but it's just now everybody has opportunities.
everybody's visible.
Yeah.
So it's just very
so true.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. You do the TikTok thing?
We try.
It's the bane of our existence.
We're bad.
But-
It's just because we're not like, hey, watch this kind of people most of the time.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not either.
It's hard.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
If I think it comes from we would be going to garage sales with our grandmother whenever we were children, and she would say, "Hey," to the people that she's never met before. She's like, "Hey, check this out. My grandkids sing and like
She'd make us
sing them something."
Man.
Like,
She'd make us sing on the patio to these people at the garage sale, and we're like, we're never going to garage sales again.
We're never shivers.
Oh
I
my
forgot
gosh.
about that, and now I'm triggered.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Erika's having a breakdown over here.
No, I'm fine.
You're fine. Are you okay?
I'll cry later. It's okay. It's cool.
But it's easier to show off like that whenever
Yeah.
people are like, please do it. When people are asking you to sing for other people,
Mm-hmm.
whereas if you just ask people if you can sing for them, it's a different.
Well, when you're
thing.
kids, it's really cute and impressive.
Right.
When you're adults and you show up to a garage sale trying to sing for people, they're like, what is wrong with you?
What's going on?
We let them out.
We don't do that,
I
but
need 911. I've got these weird people showing up on my lawn,
Oh, man.
yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I can talk you into another song here around the dining room table. That's what we're
can do
known
that
for.
for you.
Can you do that for me?
Absolutely.
Tell me about this song. This is on the new CD that is out there streaming everywhere. Tell me about the song and the writing and the
Which one
story
you wanna
behind it.
do?
We'd like to get under the hood, you know.
Good luck, girl.
Yeah, I figured.
Can I tune my guitar on this podcast?
Yeah, why not? We do that all the time. Yeah, it's best to be tuned.
Especially with three vocals is hard.
Three levels, that's right.
A couple years ago, me and Delany went through breakups around the same time.
Oh, no.
It's all good.
We were
healed.
support
Not the same
for each
guy.
other.
No.
no.
okay.
Oh my god!
No.
We thankfully have very different tastes in men. It works out pretty good for us.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of close calls, but
Oh, no. Yeah.
but
That's hard.
we used it to our benefit to the best we could,
Yeah.
and we wrote a ton of songs about it. So Happy to Be
bet.
Sad that we just played for you came from that era.
Okay.
Good Luck Girl that we're about to play for you came from that era. Pretty much every song that we love.
So this is for the future
Recently.
girl that may.
Yes, I'm glad you
Ah,
picked up on that.
yeah.
So this one was for me. I dated this guy, and it's all good now. I'm chill. I'm in a new relationship. Everything's great.
Good,
Love it.
good.
Woo. Love is great. But at the time, I was not very happy about this, and we went into this right, and I'm like, I've got this line, "Good luck, girl," because the guy that I dated needed to break up because he needed time to work on himself. He couldn't be in a relationship, and I'm like, you're so dramatic. I was so mad. Anyway, so then he was in a new relationship very soon after. It wasn't like the next day. It was like a few weeks, probably, maybe a month. I don't know. But I found out about it on the internet, and I'm like, ooh, that's...
Gotta write a song
I worry
about
for
this.
this girl because it's like a pattern thing. You know, you're just going to repeat the same things that you've done to me now twice because I dated this guy twice. I'm an idiot.
No, you're
Anyway,
not. The heart wants what the heart
I'm a
wants.
recovered idiot.
That's recovering.
Recovering
I
idiot.
speak from experience.
I found probably new ways to be an idiot, but I think I've healed that one. Anyway.
You got
we
your
wrote
hook
this song
book.
for
Write that
her.
down.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to write that song. You can if you want
Okay,
to.
I'll
It's
write
all
that.
yours. But yeah, so we wrote this song.
with Ryan Rossabo.
Yes.
And he's a great writer too.
He loves to write man-hating songs with us.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great to find a man-hater. You know, it's a good time.
Yep.
We're all jerks. That's
No, you're not all jerks.
all
All of
have
you have your
tendencies.
moments, just like
have
we all have our
tendencies.
moments.
Yeah, the girls can be bad too, but
Yeah.
Ooh, now there's a hook right there. Let's hear it,
Do
guys.
this all day.
All right.
All right.
I remember like it was yesterday. I heard him say, "Can I buy you a drink?" Don't know if it was him or the Cabernet, but it swept me right off of my feet. I wish I had a warning for the storm that was coming. And trust me when I say it's just a game that he plays. First he'll get your number and he'll pick you up. Open up the door to his truck. He'll kiss you slow and then he'll say, nobody's ever made him feel this way. Introduce you to all his friends. Say he never wants this to end. Steal your heart, then wreck your whole world. Good luck, girl. It all seems like chivalry, but he'll leave you lonely as soon as he gets what he needs. So take it from someone who knows. 'Cause I took the long way down a dead-end road. First he'll get your number and he'll pick you up. Open up the door to his truck. He'll kiss you slow and then he'll say, nobody's ever made him feel this way. Introduce you to all his friends. Say he never wants this to end. Steal your heart, then wreck your whole world. Good luck, girl. Good luck, girl. First he'll get your number and he'll pick you up. Open up the door to his truck. He'll kiss you slow and then he'll say, nobody's ever made him feel this way. Introduce you to all his friends. Say he never wants this to end. Steal your heart, then wreck your whole world. Now if you want, go ahead, give it a whirl. Good luck, girl. Good luck, girl.
Wow. Love it. Dave's Highway. They are ones to watch, let me tell you.
Thank you.
Incredibly talented sibling trio. We've got Delany and Zach and Erika, and you sound so great. Thanks for sharing those songs around the dining room table. Of
course.
Really
Yeah.
appreciate
Thanks for
it.
letting us.
yeah.
We love
Awesome.
to sing songs,
Nice.
just not a garage sale.
Yeah.
Not a garage sale.
Oh, I'm having a garage sale next week. I was wondering if I could hire you. You never know. Hey,
I promise you can afford us. I mean,
Like,
House band
man,
for
if I
garage
can
sale.
bring some stuff to sell, I'm in.
we could do the garage sale circuit. You guys, telling you, there's money there.
I feel like there's something here.
Something I do too.
We got to talk
I
after.
don't.
Erika's she's out.
I'm out.
Forget it. Forget it.
man.
I'm out.
Set me free.
Can we talk a little bit about harmony and learning harmony? Like you said, your mom couldn't hear it, and I really have a hard time hearing it. How do you learn it? How did you learn it? if you didn't, who had it naturally? You?
Erika.
Yeah.
Erika did.
I don't know that we ever really did learn it, honestly. Like,
No?
I mean, we
Well,
didn't
we
ever,
did,
we
but-
did, but we didn't ever, like, study it. It was just like,
No?
well, let's see how it goes. I remember that it was so funny. Whenever we were doing the national anthem thing, whenever we were singing it at the Grizzlies games or whatever, Mom used to, like, I don't know if y'all remember this, you probably do. Delany would sing the melody and Mom would find the notes on the keyboard.
Yeah.
And we would sing that, right? But
Yeah, Zachary, sing this note and then sing this note. She'd put
and
just
we
one
had-
note at a time.
Didn't we have like a tape recorder or something that we used
Yeah.
to so that she could find? I don't even know.
Wow.
Yeah.
But to
She'd go
tell
the
you,
third and the fifth.
yeah,
is-
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, okay.
To tell you how, like, when we actually started to, like, tune it, and, like, we kind of just flew by the seat of our pants for a really long time on it, and it was awesome. It was great. We were kids, you know. We could sing things that weren't exactly in the chord, and it was fine because we were kids, right?
Yeah.
But we started working with a guy, like, our senior year of college. His name is Ron Fair, and he changed the whole way that I hear harmony. Honestly, it's like
Really?
there are notes that I would have sang, 5 years ago that I would never sing now, because he's literally a musical genius. You would think,
And he's so quick to be like, nah, that's not it.
That's not
like
it.
in a recording session,
you don't
like
have
if
it.
you suck, you know you suck. Yeah.
in the kindest way. He was
Yeah.
never
In the
he was
kindest
never
way.
mean about it. But, like, man, he would tell us to sing something. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But he is, and just to tell you about him, he produced the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh,
He
gosh.
discovered Vanessa Carlton. That
Christina Aguilera.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Like,
Wow.
he
wow,
did
wow.
he did all that stuff and more.
Did you say his name?
Ron Fair? Yes,
Ron
I did.
Fair.
I'm just making sure because
And-
he's a name that you must know.
You must know.
But, like,
He's the best.
working with him was like a master class in what music is. He was a teacher of ours at Lipscomb.
Yeah.
And we met him because we were in his class. We actually skipped another class to join his class. We got in trouble for that. That's fine.
So graduated. Like
glad
I
we
said,
did it.
it's all
It's been
good.
that good.
Glad
Yeah.
we did it.
Yeah.
And
Well, they sent out like an email with his resume on it, pretty much, and they were
Yeah.
like, "He's produced all of these amazing singers," and I'm like, "We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Thankfully,
We
we
weren't
did.
supposed to be there," and that's another thing that we're like, this was definitely a God thing because like
Yeah.
if we had done what we were supposed to do, technically, we would not have met him,
yeah.
but we showed up.
Well, and he was like, "Who's going to play me a song?" Basically in the class. And
No,
No,
that's
no.
not how it happened.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's talk about how it happened.
Favorite story. It's
Throw
like
it out
so
there.
important to get it right.
Yeah.
So we were not even sitting next to each other in this class, and it was like we were all sitting in a circle.
Okay.
And he pointed the three of us out and said, "Y'all are a thing." Do you remember this?
What?
Yes.
And you weren't near each other. They didn't.
Well, I think maybe we were sitting next to each other, and then he was like 3 or 4 seats down from us.
Well,
and he was
then
like, "Y'all are a thing."
he was going around the class asking people about what you do, and I was second in line. So
Wow.
I don't remember what I said at all, but I said something about being in a band, and that's I think when he picked y'all
he
out.
knew though.
He knew
Like,
that
he
we were
looked
a
at us
group.
and knew.
Yeah, it was
Isn't that
really
crazy?
Wow.
He was an A&R guy for years and years
okay.
and years.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of see a resemblance.
but not really. Sort of. I don't know. What do
He
you
You
think?
have
Do
your
we look
own
alike?
unique, beautiful look. You're all beautiful.
He worked under
you.
Jimmy Iovine at Geffen for forever and several other places. And
Wow.
he knew, and
Incredible.
he was like, "Well, y'all are a thing. What do you show me what you do?"
And
Right?
so we're sitting in this class and we're like debating on which song to play, and it's like all the pressure is there, and we're also sitting in front of all of our peers that
Wow.
some of them like us, some of them really do not like us, and we're like it's like such a thing, like Ron Fair is making us sing in this class, and it's like a little bit
No,
like,
did you blow
haha,
him away
you know?
then with that 3-part
Well, so
harmony?
what we did is I was like, we've got to play No Room. It's one of our songs. It's
You
out
wrote
if you've
that
heard
song.
it. Yes.
Yes,
And we
I have
had
heard it.
just started to play it live, but I always played it on piano.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no piano in the room. And so I'm like, Zachary, it's an F sharp minor over C sharp. Like, and you know, I taught myself how to play piano, so I don't know how to write songs with regular chords, and so I'm
Well,
like
I'll also-
teaching Zachary the inversions right there in the class on an electric guitar with no amp.
That was not mine.
That was not yours.
And wasn't it like in a weird tuning and you had to fix that? It was like everything was against us. And we played the song for him and he was like, he probably used some words that I'm not going to say on the podcast, but he was like, y'all are effing awesome, basically. Wow. And so the next day...
He wouldn't say that if he didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Well, the next day we were playing that show at the Well coffee shop.
And he showed up.
No, he called me on the phone.
Oh, right.
I don't know how he got my number. I guess from maybe Brown Bannister or I don't know, but called me on the phone and said, hey, can y'all come to my studio?
Raced into the bathroom as we're supposed to be getting on stage, and we're like, where's Delany?
I mean, I couldn't not take the phone call.
Not.
So I answered the phone, and he's like, hey, it's Ron Fair. Are y'all free tomorrow night? I want you to come over to my studio so that we can go through some songs. And we're like, on the phone, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. So
we are now.
Yeah, we're free. We can be there one time.
Label us free.
I don't know. I have to figure it in my schedule here. Let me check. I'll get back to you.
Yeah,
our parents were in town, and we went to McDonald's before. Do you remember this?
I don't remember that. That's a
we
small
were like
detail, but
freaking out.
yeah, we're so nervous. I'm nervous just right now thinking about it.
Well, he wants us to play all of our songs.
Wow.
And we had not really fine-tuned a lot of things at this point. And so we
and
came
our
in
original
with our books.
Our
of
original songs back then were not.
Some of
like
fantastic.
they were
we were
kid
learning.
songs.
Yeah.
really,
Still learning. Okay.
So we
It
go
was better
into-
than riding the bulls in the trees. And stuff.
I don't know. Does it get better than that?
I don't know if it does. I'm just trying to think. You know. But let me ask you this. So going back to harmony, is it second nature now to you?
Yeah.
When you pick a song, you just,
yeah.
you know, I'm this. Yeah.
Sometimes we
still
have to
fix
fine
things.
tune, and
Yeah.
you know.
And then the $1 million question, since you're a songwriter, how does it affect your songwriting? Knowing that you can harmonize, or does it?
I don't know that it does. The only thing in songwriting that we really have to make sure is that we have the right key when we write it. But you know, they made capos for a reason. So like we
That's true.
move things around.
Yeah. Yeah. You can always find a key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
I feel like it's like if a song is good, harmony only makes it better. And I think that's the thing that like really sells songs for us is like I can write a song in my bedroom and sing it and it can be great, and then they start singing it and it's like, holy crap, that's amazing.
It takes to a whole new level.
That's what happened with If You Ask Me, which is the title track of our
this new record.
CD. I love that you said CD a couple minutes ago, so I'm gonna say it too.
Yeah.
But
to me, there'll always be records.
yeah, I know we say records.
We say
too.
records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Industry still says records, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think they should say like, look, we're going to cut 5 sides. What? Yeah, 5 songs. 5 sides.
My fellow Gen Zers would be like, "What are you talking about?"
I know, right? Records. There was a little hole in this vinyl thing. You stick it on. Anyway, how about one more song before we go?
Yeah.
And Dave's Highway. They have been fantastic. It's so good to get to know you.
Yeah.
You are amazing.
Good to get to know you too.
Which one do we want to do?
I think we should do the title track if you ask
Let's
me.
go.
Let's
My
do
favorite.
it. Yeah.
It's my
Hang
favorite.
on, I got a tune again.
Oh boy, we're gonna put a capo on it too. So while we're doing that, Erika, tell me about the writing of this song.
Okay, I wrote.
Okay, twist my arm.
I'm like, buckle up.
Buckle up.
More complaining. No, it's fine. So this song I wrote in quarantine.
Oh.
I learned how to play guitar in quarantine. Simple. I'm a terrible guitar player. Don't get it twisted. I'm terrible. But I know how to play like 4 chords. It works out great. But it's just another type of thing to write over. It's a very different experience for me to write on guitar versus piano. So I taught myself how to play guitar. It's the most simple guitar thing that Zachary ever does is play my songs that I wrote on guitar.
I know the chords she knows too, which is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's great. He knows how to play C, F, and G. It's awesome. Anyway.
Watch your mouth, hey.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
I get it. Anyway, so before COVID, I had gone through a breakup, and it wasn't messy. It was fine. During COVID is when it hit me, and so I wrote like probably 50 songs for this poor boy.
No kidding.
He was so nice. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at him at all, but I had to get it all out. And so this is one of the songs that came from that, and it was like, you didn't ask, but if you did, here are all of the things that I feel about
I love
you.
that idea.
Because I like wanted to talk to him so bad, but I was like using my self-respect to not do that. But yeah.
What a great idea.
Well, and it's funny. I not to divulge from the song, but it's so funny that we picked this as the title because it has so many ways you can kind of go with it too.
Yeah.
If you ask me what I think about this, here it is. If you ask, but my favorite thing that I think we've come up with about it is if you ask me what Dave's Highway is, here it is. This is what the record is, what Dave's Highway is.
Wow. Thank you for that.
And
this is
we
what Dave's Highway
started
is.
it and ended it the way that we wanted to. We started with 3-part harmony, and then the ending is a cover of one of our favorite songs ever written, Anyway, by Martina McBride.
Martina McBride, great song.
And that's like a life song for us. Sorry, I've moved on. We're going to play this song.
Yeah.
It's just, there is no record that is Dave's Highway more than this one is.
Wow.
It's very important to
I am
us.
very anxious to hear it then. Let's do it. You ready?
Record meaning the CD, not just
Like the
this
whole
song.
project.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna come clean. Will you pick up if the phone rings? 'Cause I got some things I need to say to you. I promise everything I say is true. Do you remember that summer night when I had a little too much wine and I said I'd love you all my life? Well, I think about it all the time. It's awful. It's a hell of a mess, and I bottled all the hell that I felt. But if you ask me if I miss you, if I want you, if I love you, if I hate you, just a little I do. And if you ask me if I feel free, if I dream about our history, if I think you're better with me, I do. I do. Yeah, I do. I think it's safe to say there will never come a day when I don't think about you, babe. Now tell me, do you feel the same way? And I don't know what I want. Maybe I should just pack up and run away from you and be done. 'Cause you've already come and gone. But if you ask me if I miss you, if I want you, if I love you, if I hate you, just a little I do. If you ask me if I feel free, or if I dream about our history, if I think you're better with me, I do. Yeah, I do. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. I do. It's awful. It's a hell of a mess, and I bottled all the hell that I felt. Yeah, if you ask me if I miss you, if I want you, if I love you, if I hate you, just a little I do. And if you ask me if I feel free, or if I dream about our history, if I think you're better with me, I do. I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do.
Thanks for sharing that song. That's amazing. As you're singing that, I'm thinking the harmony is so fantastic. It really is. But I started thinking, where would the harmony be without the song, right? Yeah. It's it's got to start with a great song, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And that's a great one. I think that could be a big hit for you. I hope it is.
Pray.
Is it going to be a single?
Amazing.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not a
I mean,
single.
it might be. I don't
Might
know.
be. You never
I don't
know.
know how this works.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I mean,
like
we learn
independent
as we go.
music thing, you know?
the record's coming out on the 15th. So,
Right,
I
but
mean,
like you can
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
singles after.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
guess.
other people do.
Yeah. This time for me, I'm doing singles first and then the album. I did it the opposite before, but this time we're doing it. But that's, I think it depends. There's a lot of different, opinions on that, and whatever works best for you. I don't think there's any solid rules today. Do you?
Yeah, no.
I really don't.
Well, every time I think about, like, is it going to do something? I think, this is so funny that I'm about to say this. I think about Lizzo.
Yeah.
So the songs that blew up from, do you know who Lizzo is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
But the songs, why man great when they gotta be great? That song was out for like years before it ever was a hit. And then it blew up. And I'm like, hey, that could happen to us.
You never know.
It could be No Room. It could be.
It could be. That you may have already written it. And a really good example of that, have you heard of Caitlin Butts? Have you heard her yet? Yeah. You don't have to die to be dead to me. That song's been out there for...
What a great line.
Isn't that a great line? That song's been out there a few years, but now it's hitting its stride. And radio's starting to pick it up and play it.
It's amazing.
So you just never know. And listen, I want to wish you all the luck. I'm in love with you guys. I'm coming as your biggest fan. Yeah.
Thank you
We're
so
your
much.
highway, Dave.
You're my highway.
We're going to call it
That puts the apostrophe in it, right?
We'll
The
put
Dave's
apostrophe
Connection.
for you just for this one time.
I am so honored. How do we find you online, guys? Where you at?
We are
At Dave's
everywhere.
Highway.
Everywhere.
Yep.
DavesHighway.com?
Yep.
DavesHighway.com. We are at Dave's Highway on every single social media platform. Find us on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Pandora, all the things. Every one of them.
Amazon Music.
Amazon
Amazon
Our
Music.
parents listen to us on Amazon Music, and we're like, "Hey,
I
can
know.
you listen to Spotify and make our numbers go up, please?"
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you get 0.00048 cents, whatever it is.
exactly.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like,
My
that's
dad does the
my
same
rent.
thing. Alexa, play Dave Linehan kind of music. And
We were playing a show last night, and Erika said something about, it would really mean a lot to us if you would go listen to our music. It really helps us out a lot. I said, it's not financially, but
Not financially, but
Just our hearts.
yes, that's
just
all that
makes us feel
validation.
real good,
Absolutely. Well, you all made me feel really good today. Thank you for spending some time with me. Of
course.
Appreciate
Thank you for
it.
having us.
Let's stay in touch. I want to know everything. I want to follow you as you go, and you bet I will be.
Thank you.
I'll be watching all. Thanks for joining us at home, car, wherever you're listening. And like I always say, right on. WRITE.
We hope you enjoyed this intimate glimpse into the world of songwriting and found inspiration in the stories shared by our talented guests. Remember, the magic of music lies not only in the notes and chords, but in the emotions and experiences woven into every lyric. Until next time, keep listening, keep creating, and keep the melodies alive.